off Cape Cod called Martha's Vineyard. It's one of my favorite places in the whole world. It's so beautiful. And I'm really lucky because I have a really good friend who grew up there, was born and raised there. So I get to go there for free, which is huge. I mean, free vacations for a musician is huge. And, you know, we were there maybe a couple of years ago, and we woke up and it was just one of those perfect summer days. You just couldn't ask for anything better. And so we decided, okay, it's perfect, but it's not perfect enough. So in order to make it really, really, really perfect, we decided that we should eat mushrooms. And I really, you know, I'll admit, when I was in high school, I was not the kid that was doing a lot of drugs. I was the one telling my friends, please don't smoke pot in my house, my parents will kill me. That was me. I was the real downer. So, you know, doing mushrooms was kind of huge for me. But in any case, so we eat them, we wait, and then it kicks in, and oh my God, the sky was pink, the grass was swaying in a way that I'd never seen before, and the trees, there were just so many trees, and I could tell the trees loved me, and I loved them back with all my heart, and we're walking through the woods, and I'm just, you know, yeah, I was high, basically. So, you know, we're walking through the woods, we get to the end of this path, and it opens up to this gorgeous cliff overlooking the ocean. Couldn't get better, right? So we're kind of wandering off on our own, and then we decide, all right, sun's setting, time to go back to the car. And then things really change. It's dark all of a sudden. The trees don't love me anymore. In fact, I'm convinced that they're telling me to get the fuck out. And, you know, we were just fucking terrified all of a sudden. And we see, when we're walking down this path, we see this bird flapping. Just flapping, and we're freaking out, like, what is that bird doing? Oh my God, and we realize that it's injured. And I decide, okay guys, I have the answer. What we've got to do is pick this bird up, put him in my bag. We'll put him in my bag, and then we'll be able to walk him back to the car, and then we'll save him. So that's what we do. We put him in my purse. Yes, I put a bird with a broken neck into my purse, walked him into the car, and we drove to town. We drove to town, we walk into a store, and we say to this woman, this poor woman, please tell us, what do we do with this bird? She tells us, you know, I mean, she didn't really bat an eyelash, really. That was the other weird part. So she tells us, you know, I love birds, and this guy's really cute, but he's a goner. So we start crying. We don't know what to do. We're hysterical in the car. So we decide to drive him back into the woods. And we make the vegetarian James drive over the bird. I know, it's terrible. We were tripping balls, we're all crying and we're screaming. It was awful. It was awful. And now, you know, we decide, God, this is way too much fucking reality. So we decide then that we have to go back and watch baseball or something. And you know, so when I get nostalgic about the fun times, I just remember that story. I'm like, oh, why don't I do that kind of stuff anymore? Oh yeah, it's because I pick up fucking birds off the road and put them in my purse. That's why. That's why. And you know, the great thing is, we didn't just walk away with this wonderful story. We actually walked away with a song because James, when he was sitting on this cliff, apparently a song came to him on a breeze. And this is the song he heard. I'm so anxious just to get out. Feel the ground skateboard, meaning